Well, game 2 between the Marlins and the Rangers tonight. Marlins had their 8-game home winning streak and 4-game winning streak snapped last night.
But what better way to start a new streak than to have Sandy Alcantara on the mound?
The last 4 starts for this right-hander have been very good. 25 strikeouts to 3 walks.
As Peterson serves this one into left field, and that gets down for the base hit. Stowers over to pick it up. He'll spin and fire it back into second.
So a base runner to get us going here tonight. And he'll hit one sharply on the ground through into left field. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Rangers have their first 2 on here against a really good pitcher in Sandy Alcantara now for Brandon Nimmo.
He may not be too pesky this evening because he's not had a lot of success in his career against Sandy. As he hits that sharply to second. This is a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Alcantara. Peterson goes to third. There's 2 away.
And he's now 5 for 38 lifetime against Sandy Alcantara.
And that's outside ball 4, so he does walk young. Now the Rangers have him on the corners, and they have the solution coming to the plate. He has been a real spark for this team.
Slider is popped up in the air outside of third. Javi Sanoja is over, and he's got it.
Sandy Alcantara gets out of the first by stranding runners at the corners.
And now Cal Quantrill making his first start of the year.
Well, he's been valuable for the Rangers out of the bullpen. Now he's making a start.
Cal starting against the team he made 24 starts with a year ago.
Softly hit left side. And the throw to first is not in time, and it gets away from Peterson.
And Otto Lopez legs it out.
Edwards shoots that through the left side. A base hit with 2 outs. Early opportunity for the Marlins. Batter now will be Owen Casey.
Swing and a miss. He went around. He tried to check, but Casey went around on that sinker and strikes out for the final out in the bottom of the first.
And just like the first inning, the Rangers have first and second with nobody out, in trouble on the base pass.
2 men on here for Higgy, who shows bunt, drops it third base side. Sanoa comes up with a ball, but nobody home at first. So Higashioka with a bunt single. And the Rangers have the bases loaded.
Norby and Sanoja and Sandy all crashed. X, the second baseman, went to go cover second base. There was a miscommunication somewhere, and the bases are loaded on what will be scored a bunt single.
So here's Nicky Lopez. Golden opportunity for the Rangers in the top of the second. Bases loaded, nobody out against Sandy Alcantara. Swinging a chopper to first. Norby jumps up off his glove. He recovers, but is only placed to first. Lopez is retired, but a run comes home as Osuna touches the plate. Had Norby fielded that cleanly, which he was certainly capable of doing, he probably would have been able to make a throw home to cut down the lead runner, but his only play was to get the out at first.
Chopper right back to the mound. Sandy's coming home, and they get the out there. Nicely done by Sandy to field his position cleanly, and there's 2 away.
That one smoked high in the air center field, but the ballpark holding this. Jacob Marcy, he shuffles a little bit to his right, and he makes the catch to end of the inning. So Sandy does strand 2. He gets an out at the plate, but a run does come in. Heriberto Hernandez is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning against Cal Quantrill.
As Heriberto Hernandez sends a cutter to center and deep. Langford's onto the warning track. Langford's at the wall. Heriberto Hernandez ties it at 1 with a leadoff bomb to start the second. And Hernandez sent that 416 feet dead into the bushes in center field.
It's a beauty of a bomb, and we're tied at 1 in the bottom of the second.
1-1 is a liner into center field. Langford coming on. He dives and he makes the catch. Off to his side, it was a slide dive hybrid, and Langford takes a line drive hit away from Sanoja to end the inning.
So Alcantara, 39 pitches tonight through 2 innings. That's the 3rd highest total through a start of his this season. And Sandy wins this battle with a good changeup to strike out Nimmo. That's his first strikeout of the ball game.
And that's number 999 as a Marlin.
Soccer goggles for some of our friends in the Tartan Army out here again for another one. Having fun. The old ball yard. Jose Corniel, he is on the pitch now in the 3rd inning for the Rangers.
A guy who is one of the top pitching prospects for the Rangers.
It'll be interesting to see how long he can go in this game.
3-0 misses up and away for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. The first hitter that Corniel sees in his 2026 campaign. Stowers laces into right field. Might be hanging up for Osuna. No, he's going to play that off the wall. Actually snuck, it looks like, into that padded wall. That's going to be a ground rule double. Marcy will go first to third. Now 2 in scoring position, 1 away for Xavier Edwards, who singled his first time up.
And Edwards pops it up. Back of the infield, Duran has to retreat quite a ways since he was in, but he gets there in time, makes the catch, and Marcy has to hold it third. So a job well done by Corniel, getting an out that does not advance the runners. And now there are runners at second and third and 2 outs for Owen Casey.
And the Rangers will challenge this. Called a ball, but Higashioka tapped his helmet, and this may be a challenge based on leverage as much as it was placement. Let's see. Oh, it was a strike. What a great call. What a great call by Higashioka to get the strikeout. And in the inning.
So Corniel works around a runner at second and third in 1 out situation unscathed.
We had 20,008 here at the ballpark last night. Last night, excluding opening day, was the largest weekday crowd this season at Lone Depot Park. They were so excited after game 1 that they had to buy a ticket for game 2.
So Mack 1 for 3 with a run scored yesterday. Joe Mack has just been outstanding in the month of June, but the offensive surge that Mack has had has been just great to see.
Joe Mack with a fly ball to right field and deep. Ozuna is back onto the warning track. This is gone.
Stay hot, Mr. Mack. This is your month.
And Joe Mack has given the Marlins the lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
He wanted to get that first home run at home. And boy, did it come at a good time. Puts the Marlins up by 1. Let's party.
Sandy Alcantara back out there, seeing the top of the order for the 3rd time tonight.
He's trying to find that put-away pitch tonight.
And there is strike 3 called on Langford. That is strikeout number 2 for Sandy. 1 shy of tying Ricky and 2 away from taking the lead. And that is the 1,000th career strikeout with the Marlins for Alcantara. Got him! And he's tied with Ricky. And Sandy's got 3 strikeouts here tonight.
Auto reach on a fielder's choice. X aboard on the single.
Jordan Teagues, the pitching coach, is out to chat with Corniel. And now his assignment is to find a way to get out Owen Casey, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a couple of strikeouts.
A big spot for Big Red.
With 2 outs and a runner in scoring position this season, Casey hitting a $190. Let's see if he can change that right here. Casey hits that in the air, down the right field line, hooking towards the pole, into the corner! Gone!
Owen Casey with a 3-run shot. His 9th on the year. And it's 5-1 Marlins in the bottom of the 5th.
And the Marlins have broken it open here in the 5th. He just kept it fair. Now Hernandez shoots this to deep left center. This is way back onto the warning track, and Langford can't reel it in. It'll be a generous double on a ball that Langford probably should have caught. And here is Joe Mack, who homered in the 4th. Now that is shot through the left side and a base hit for Mack. Here comes Hernandez. Here comes the throw. It's offline. It goes all the way to the backstop. But a 2-out opposite field RBI single by Joe Mack has given the Marlins a 6-1 lead. And Joe's got a couple of RBIs now tonight. With a couple of strikeouts, most wins at Lone Depot Park among starters in the history of Lone Depot Park. Sandy and Jose tied at the top with 29. So what a night it would be if Sandy achieves the ultimate goal of surpassing Ricky for the all-time strikeout leader, and maybe just get that additional win to boot and knock off a couple of records, I guess you could say. Broken bat flare behind first. Long way to go for Connor Norby, who made the over-the-shoulder grab.
Tremendous.
Connor Norby practically parallel to the turf. And a heck of a play on the pop-out from the Marlin first baseman. There are 2 men gone. But we're in the top of the 7th inning, and Sandy Alcantara is back out there. He is at 1,001 career strikeouts in a Miami Marlins uniform.
He's now gone 6 or more innings in 8 of his last 9 starts. That's a horse. That's an El Caballo.
And there's 1 away here in the 7th, and Higashioka will be the batter. These are always anxiety-riddled times when franchise history is on the line.
Yeah, he did.
He struck him out.
The franchise record belongs to El Caballo. 1,002. Sandy Alcantara is the new Marlins franchise record holder for strikeouts in a career. He passes Ricky Nolasco. 1,002 strikeouts in a Marlins uniform.
That's a great moment, man. That's awesome.
And there is ball 4 to Nicky Lopez, and that might be it for Sandy. And if it is, and here comes Clayton, I think this crowd will probably rise to their feet for Alcantara. and give him a well-deserved standing ovation. And they will. A hug from Joe Mack, the rookie catcher, and a hug from Clayton McCullough as well.
We'll get a pitching change, and the crowd acknowledges Sandy Alcantara. They rise to their feet again. Sandy looks high to the sky and makes his way to the back of the Marlin dugout on the third base side.
6-1, Texas down. 6 outs with which to work here. Brandon Nimmo going up against Zuber.
This ball's hit hard out to right field. That one's carrying well. It's gone. Oh, Nimmo blasts a home run. A solo shot to start the 8th inning. That makes it 6-2.
Pete Fairbanks into the contest. It is a non-save situation, but Fairbanks is in the mood for some work.
And there's 2 out for Fairbanks here in the 9th.
And that brings up Jock Peterson, a guy who can work an opposing pitcher.
Peterson hits that ball hard out to right field. It's gone.
A line drive home run for Jock Peterson to keep hope alive. It's his 10th of the season, and it's now 6-3.
Now we'll see. Hey, 2 outs. Crazier things have happened.
And that hit him. Oh, and it also knocked down the plate umpire Jansen Visconti. It deflected off of Langford and knocked Visconti back. He fell down, got up quickly. You've got a runner at first now with 2 men out. The tying run is now on deck. The batter is Brandon Nimmo.
Well, Nimmo rifles one out to the alley in right center field. That's a base hit. Langford to third. They'll wave him to the plate. Nimmo headed for third. He better get there. He's in. A 2-out triple makes it a 2-run game.
And that brings up Josh Young as the potential tying run.
After the first 2 quick outs, you wanted to see a nice clean inning.
Fairbanks is just trying to lock it down.
Young is 0 for 3 in this game. This has gotten more stressful than the Marlins would have desired. That's for sure. Swinging a drive in the air, left center field. Jacob Marcy is back with room. He makes the catch. The ball game is over. Pete Fairbanks bends, but he does not break here in the top of the 9th inning. Congratulations to Sandy Alcantara, who tonight becomes Miami's new all-time strikeout leader in franchise history, and he also now has more wins than anybody in Loan Depot Park history with 30.